let's look into these complex hybrids a little bit, how to actually do them. It's the kind of hybrid that Andy Schmidt showed me years and years ago in Thailand, where one poi is doing an isolation and the other poi is doing a little extension. So the hands move together in same direction, same time, while the poi are in split time. So to me, the hybrid is combining split time poi with same time hands. Or you could do same time poi with split time hands. The trick is the isolation poi is going to be the one inside your arms. So I've got one poi in between my arms, the other poi outside my arms. And the good way to do it is just practice a bunch. So I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to keep practicing going from just spinning to how I kind of take the weight off and then chase after it to do an isolation. So I do that for a while. I just practice spinning and that transition into isolation. And the other poi goes from spinning and just into extension. Practice them independently at first. Feeling, okay, how do you do that? Then, and this is an annoying one. I don't know an easy way for this one. It's that feeling of that extension being the thing that chases this one around the top, which makes an isolation. And it might take a while before you make the breakthrough and you go, and pow, this extension is now driving the other isolation. Other things you can try just holding that poi at first, imagining it, and going, okay, and imagining this is an extension, and you're using the extension to drive the isolation. And for some of you it might help where you try, Rob Thorburn I think mentioned this to me, that you make a little short poi, and you can try using that to drive the isolation. And slowly you work your way up to the poi being the same length. From there, it's just a lot of, it's isolation. Isolation just takes so much drilling. It's not a week thing. It's like months and months and months, or a couple of years to really get smooth. Everything's oppositely true on the other side, where it'll be my left poi going backwards in isolation, my right poi doing an extension. I start just spinning, and then the same thing, the extension kind of derives around and derives the isolation, so to speak. Whee! And from there, I've been playing with, and I still need to practice this, connecting them, where I'm passing through briefly the backward isolation, forward isolation, backward isolation, forward isolation, backward, forward. And that leads to just kind of this cool movement where the hands can stay together and the hands are moving same time with the poi are in split time. And I like the illusion of that. And you can play it all around your body. I can put, instead of between my arms, I can put one behind me. Or both behind me, and then I start having this kind of cool meltdown-y effect. And the basic skill set of all of this, if I were to reverse my arms, that comes back to this double triquetra buzzsaw fountain. And I'm no longer technically doing this complex hybrid when I do that. But the skill set of complex hybrids spills back into this, because isolation always spills into anti-spin. Whee! Yeah, so something to play with. It's a rainy and cold morning here at Leviathan Studio, but I wanted to make a poi video. As always, keep sending the requests. It's been great to get requests. So I'm building a little list that's going to keep me going for a while of stuff to explore. And I'm thinking I'm going to try some more live streams. Because I did one for NOF Festival in Russia and it went really well. So I think I'm going to do an hour-long live stream on rhythm and musicality with poi. I hope that sounds fun, because it sounds fun to me. Okay, talk soon.